This movie describes how to use the activity Mystery Sums Part 3, Dancing Addends. Our model shows 10 letters scattered across the screen, lettered A through J. Our goal is to find the value of all 10 letters. Each letter has been assigned a secret numerical value between 1 and 10, and it could be that 2 or more letters share the same value. So how can we get some clues about the values of these letters? To do so, we'll use this circle. I can drag the circle anywhere I like on the screen, and watch what happens. When I dragged the circle over G and I, it told me some information. The sum of the two letters, G and I, is 16. So that gives me one clue about the values of G and I. I can drag the circle elsewhere on screen, and whenever the circle sits over 2 or more letters at once, Sketchpad tells me the sum of those letters. So here I see that H and E add up to 12. Now I can also choose to make my circle bigger. To do so, I simply drag this point that sits on its circumference. And when I do, notice here, for example, that I see the sum of all 4 letters inside the circle, A, C, E, and H, and those add up to 16. If my circle just sits on a single letter, well, I don't know the value of that. That would be too easy. So that's one game, and when I'm done, I can press Show Answers to see if I got the values of all 10 letters correct, and then I can press New Problem to get new values for the letters. Let's take a look at the next game. Oh wow, notice what's happening here. I again have 10 letters whose values I need to find, but now the letters are dancing on the screen. I can still move my circle over 2 or more of them, but the letters are moving, so they move outside the circle. So with this challenge, I need to be even better at figuring out the values because the letters are moving. Finally, let's take a look at the next and final game in this sequence. Once again, we have 10 letters, A through J, each with a secret numerical value. And in this case, to get information about those letters, I drag either this point or this other point that sits on my line. When the line passes through 2 or more circles, it tells me about the sums of the letters in those circles. So here I know that the sum of the 3 letters, H, G, and I, is equal to 14. And if I move this, so for instance, I'm intersecting just 2 circles, C and J, I see that the sum of those 2 circles, the letters inside them, is 17. If my line intersects just 1 circle, I have no information about that letter. So see what strategies you can develop to figure out the values of the secret letters in the Dancing Addends game.